Good morning, y'all. How are you? Welcome to the studio at Two Girls Treasure. I'm Diane Pruitt. So glad you could make it today. We are working on the next step on this cutie little copycat, stamps, Saltwash, and sunflower. Sunflower makes you happy. I don't care who you are. You cannot look, I've got paint all over it. You cannot look at our Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura Sunflower and not just smile. It's such an absolutely beautiful tone of light yellow, not too light, not too pastel-y baby, but a brilliant color for all your cottage and shabby projects. This is beautiful. All right, so we have some participation on the level of paint along, not enough for someone to get the new Iron Orchid Design product free. We are copycatting an image that is on the packaging for one of the brand new Iron Orchid Design Summer 2024 release transfers in the collection. I can't show it to you, not today, but trust me, we are copycatting that image, and if you participate, all you have to do is show me a picture of what you're working on. Make your purchase. Sunflower, blue lace is right here, blue lace. Prep, and make sure you purchase either the medium or the large Saltwash, and you'll receive a 10% discount on that kit. Plus, when the new IOD summer collection is released, you will receive a 10% discount on that one item so that you can complete this paint along project with me. And with enough participation, we have some but not enough, one of you will receive that product free. We need a few more people. Jump in with some of your friends here so that you can get your discount and possibly get your product for free. How cool is that? Let's get started today. We have our Saltwash in our cup. Remember yesterday we went ahead and measured this out. We also have our Barnwood Planks stamps. Now, I was gonna do this first, but the ink takes a little bit longer to dry than the paint. So here's what we'll do. And I have the fan on. Ink still takes a long time to dry. You can put the heat to it, but you still have to wait. So what we'll do first, before we do our Saltwash, is we will go ahead and layer in our colors. We're going to start with our weathered gray. I know I already have gray and blue on here. It's okay. You can stain over paint if you're going to layer it. It kind of gives you that base tone to start with. Just trust me and watch, I'll show you. And then once we get the stains on and they dry, then we will move forward with our stamps. We just need that on there and you need it dry first. So let me grab one of my trusty stain pads. I'm going to leave the dark walnut. We're going to start with our weathered gray. I like to ensure that everything is mixed up really well. So normally before I ever put it on, I stir it up. Even the new formula, I still stir it up. It doesn't hurt a thing to take that one extra step. And I'm going to squeeze every bit of this out of this paintbrush that I can. And with the stain pad, I will get a nice, smooth, even finish all the way, side to side, front to back. And this is a very well loved stain pad. I use them until I kill them. I'm just going to dip the stain pad into the stain. Right there in the center, I get enough that I can go right here, because that is exactly what I'm going for right there. That nice barnwood tone. You don't see it yet? Give me a minute. You will. Let's let that dry. And then we'll go to the next color. And then we'll go to the next color and the next color. I do dearly love to mix my stains just the same way I love to mix my paints. I'm going to raise that fan up so we can dry that quickly. And I'm going to put it right in front of that fan, because the quicker we can dry that, the more color we can put on. I'm going to cap that, and we'll slide these stains to the side and tink that down in the water. Now let's go ahead and we will mix up our Saltwash and Sunflower Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura. This is a resin paint. What does that mean? This is a water-based acrylic paint with a resin additive. It is not a chalk base, chalk style, mineral base. It's none of that. Clearly I did not clean this off. It is none of that. This is so different and so much better. Well, of course I'm going to say that I sell it. Well, I say that, I sell it, and I use it. So I am biased, but I'm biased for a reason. I've used and sold this paint for over 7 years now. We've been here 10. We've been kicking this paint down for a while. We sell a lot of it, and the reason is it is so simple to use, it's so beautiful, and it's so cost effective. No sanding, no priming, no waxing required. Just a smooth, beautiful finish. You can mix them, you can blend them. It's water-based, so cleanup is easy. It is eco-friendly, so we are not destroying the environment in our quest to keep this furniture out of the landfill. We're doing good things in the world. Good things. Let's see. We're going to stir this up. It's nice and thick. I want a nice chunky texture. If it's too thick, that's really thick, then just add a teeny little bit of water. Saltwash thickens as it sits up. So if it's too thick when you start, it is going to be too thick when you stop. I mixed a little bit less than I did yesterday. Yesterday when I mixed the blue lace, I mixed a lot. I'm going to add more water, more paint to this. I put the little bit of water in, but this needs a little bit more paint. Use your judgment. You can tell if the water's doing a job. If it's not, add a little bit more paint. If you don't use it all on the one project, make sure you put some press and seal over the top of it, cap it, do something to protect it and save it so that you can use it again. And don't let it sit up for too long or it'll get ruined. If you're just coming in, we're working on our little 1960s buffet. We're using Saltwash. We're going to layer it, sand it back, make it crusty and beautiful, because we are doing a copycat project. I'm to the point where I don't want to spray, I just want to pour. We're doing a copycat project for a piece that is part of the Iron Orchid Designs 2024 Summer Collection, coming soon to Two Girls Treasure. If you're not on our email list or get our newsletters, make sure that you get signed up on our website. You do have to opt in. We don't spam anybody who does not want to hear from us. There we go. Now it's loosening up. It's still very, very thick. And I'm feeling like I'm going to need to add a little bit more paint to it, actually. I did not measure. I just put it together. There are Saltwash measuring cups, and there is a formula to go by if you really want to. This is like one of my favorite recipes, so I just mix it till I'm happy with it because I know the look I'm working toward. And the more you mix, the more you need to mix. Once you put this on, this turns into a really tough to take off surface texture product. It will fill in holes. It will fill in gaps. Not a big one, just a little one. So be careful where you use it, how you use it. If you don't intend to fill a hole in, be careful about your holes, like your hardware holes, your screw holes for your hinges. There we go. I think we finally got a batter that we can work with. All right, I'm going to scrape off my stick. Got some nice chunks all over it, and I'm going to get out my chip brush, and yes, I'm going to scrape the excess off right here. Yes, I'm that frugal. All right, let's get some of this. Let's start with this door. Now I already have a layer of Saltwash on here, a really nice chunky layer of Saltwash. I'm not going to cover the whole door. I'm going to cover areas. And then when we sand back, we're going to have layer over layer. Color over color. You can layer as many different colors and coats of Saltwash as you want. Just keep in mind, when you're using Rethunk Junk paint, the longer it sits up, the tougher it is to sand back. And when you're salt washing, the object of the game is to sand back at a certain point so that you get that color over color finish. Chippy look without the chipping paint. I can't stand for paint to fall off. I don't mind making something look like it is. I just don't want it to. And that's what Saltwash does for us. It gives us that chippy finish without paint actually flaking off. Normally, I would just simply put a good base layer of one color down and then come over the top of it with just a regular coat of paint. In this instance, that's not what I want. I want nice, chunky, chippy, and I can't show you the picture, but you'll understand when you see. So blindly follow me through this project. Trust me when I tell you It's going to be so worthwhile. It really is. There we go. Just some nice chunky texture. All right. Oh, I hear Scotto coming in. Yay. He's fascinated by what I'm doing here, so I'm excited that he's here so he can watch this happen. We talked about it yesterday. He looked at it. He thought the blue lace was a green color, and it's not. Good morning, Scotto.
Hello.
So we're working with the second coat of Saltwash, and I just put the weathered gray stain on the top of this, so now we're going to layer our colors here. That door is done. This is dry. So let's layer the next color over the top of this. We did one coat of weathered gray. Let's grab, what's next? That's Raven. Let's grab our dark walnut next. We'll let that door dry, and we'll go ahead and we'll put our dark walnut finish on here. Scott, tell Ariel if she wants to come work on her multimedia project, she can come in. Oh, she's still sleeping. Teenage summertime. Papa, I just want to sleep in. That's crazy. I remember it. Now I get up and I go. Bless her heart. Bless all the sleeping in teenagers' hearts today. We're going to go ahead and layer that dark walnut over the top. Run it smooth, straight, and even. I love that. Look how beautiful that's getting. Alright, that's our dark walnut. So we did one coat of weathered gray, one coat of dark walnut. I'm going to clean this edge off all the way around. Any runs, any drips of the stain, I'm going to go ahead and get them off, because that's not what we're going for here. And I've got a drip right here, so I'm going to peel that off, because I'm the person I always warn you about. If you leave a drip of paint, somebody's going to come along and peel it off. That's me. I'm somebody. I will do that. All right, we're going to put it right back underneath the fan. I did that. Oh, it's just the drawer slide. It's just the drawer slide. I need to put it back on the drawer. But I've got myself hemmed up here today. All right, we're going to move this door. We're going to swap it out for this one. Let's do that textural thing again. We'll let that dry while we're letting the stain dry. You see what's happening here, right? There's multi-level going on. When one thing is drying, we work on the next. When that's dry, we work on that again. In the meantime, we just swap back and forth. We're still working on the same project. We're just doing the different things. All right. Just add your sunflower salt wash where you like it. Even though we're copycatting, we're using our own vision to do it. And that's just fine. Just do it that way. Go ahead and add your salt wash where you like it. Random, just do it randomly. No specific pattern. Unless you have a specific pattern in mind. But get that salt wash on there. These two colors work so well together. It is the soft, gentle kindness of a country cottage. That's what this looks like. I love that, y'all. Absolutely love that. We could do more. We could put some more on there. Just a little bit. Or a whole lot. Just some more. Let's get that in here. We have Scott's here today to help me out because we have a very, very large shipment coming in. You're probably going to want to keep your eyes on the Facebook for the arrival of our beautiful eucalyptus wood Adirondack chairs. We have a limited number coming in. I say it's a big shipment because, well, they're chairs. And they're coming in on a truck. So Scott's here to help us so that you can get these chairs just in time for your 4th of July festivities. You've got family and friends coming over. You need places for them to sit down. That's fabulous. All right, now I'm gonna have to set this over. No worries. Got a place for it. Our dark walnut is not quite dry enough, so I will keep the fan on it and we'll do a drawer. I'll tip you down just a little bit better. Sorry if you missed that door. Now this has a nice good coat of blue lace on it. Let's go ahead and add our sunflower to it. If you're just joining, thank you. And don't forget that you can paint along with this project. Just show me a picture of what you're working on. We have a few more spots that we'd like to fill in. And you will receive a 10% discount on the 4 products that we're using. We're using more than that, but the 4 main products, the Saltwash, the sunflower, the blue lace, and of course you need your prep. And then once the brand new Iron Orchid design release is released, the summer 2024 collection, you will, as a participant, receive a 10% discount on the 1 transfer that we are using for this project. And as long as we have a minimum of 5 participants, someone will get that transfer free. So if you have a piece with some front body space to it, send me a picture, order your kit for the paint along, get your discounts, and see if you get a free product. Everybody loves Iron Orchid designs. Who does not love a free product? I don't know. I would love it free. I would truly love to get it free. I do not get it free. But I will give you one for free if you play along. I just think it's fun to, even though we're copycatting, we're not all going to do it the same. It just isn't like that. You like that? It's interesting, isn't it? I love texture. I told him I believe we could use this for bed liner in the truck. I don't think he believed me, but I think we could. All right, let's set that drawer over to dry. And remove the fan. I'm going to do this one more drawer before we do the next coat of stain on the top of the buffet. A small dresser, a nightstand, a small buffet, a little credenza. We've got one of those too, but I don't want to do it in these colors. Anything that has some front body space is what we're looking for this paint along. And I cannot show you why, but you're just going to have to trust me. Trust me. Yeah, absolutely. Easy to do, right? Of course it is. All you have to do is do it. Get your products, paint along, save some money, have some fun, all the things. Speaking of having fun, are you coming tomorrow evening? It is our monthly family fun night. You don't have to be a family to come, but it is a family-friendly event. We're gonna make some mermaid tails. It's summertime, y'all. It turns summertime. And we're going to play it up. Mermaid tails tomorrow evening at Two Girls Treasure in the studio. And we are going to, we use naturally sourced materials. We use our Rethunk Junk Paint products. We have some embellishing products available for you to purchase and work with. Of course we do. We have all the things here in the studio. So come on out, bring the kids. It is a kid-friendly event. We'll start around 5-ish and we will wrap up crafting. We'll try to start wrapping up around 7:30. If you come in at 7:29, I'll probably let you get started. We do need to be out of here by, 8:30-ish. So come on over and have some fun in the studio with your family. Fire up the popcorn maker, little light snack. We've got some drinks in the cooler, all the colors of paint. And we'll make some mermaid tails. They don't have to be blue and green. They can be all kinds of different colors. All right, we're going to set this drawer back to dry. And we'll set our salt wash out of the way. Look at that nice chunky salt wash. All right, I'm going to wipe my fingers off. We've got just a couple more minutes this morning. Let me tip you back up so you can see the top. Look how beautiful it is drying. All right, we have one coat of weathered gray, one coat of dark walnut, and just for good measure, let's mix it up with some raven black. Shake a shake. And crack this open. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna dip. I am using the exact same stain pad. I'm not changing for this. I'm not gonna use 3 or 4 different stain pads. We're just gonna keep layering until we get the wooden look that we want. I want it to be a lighter gray finish. So even though we're mixing in dark walnut and raven black, we will still tone a little bit of weathered gray over the top of this. We're going to stamp it with the Barnwood Plank stamp set from Iron Orchid Designs. And we're going to barnwood this top, which started its life as a laminate top. It's going to finish its life as an absolutely stunning barnwood feature, as if it was handmade. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, let's let that dry. I'm gonna wipe the edges off. We don't want anything over the edges here. We want that nice and clean so we can dirty it up a different way. All right, no drips, no runs. I'm gonna slide this over in front of the fan. and we can hit the end of this. Let's see if one of the doors is dry. No, those doors are going to take a while to dry. It's 9:31. I hear people, and I don't know if that's my truck coming in. I'm really excited about the truck coming in. Wait till you see these chairs. They're going to be beautiful. Can't wait. 4th of July is going to be popping red. I'll keep filming as we add to, and I'll go ahead and get the body of this salt washed. I will finish working on the top and add some more weathered gray. And then tomorrow we will do the sanding back and the ceiling. And then there's nothing to do but wait. It won't be long. It won't be long until those Iron Orchid Designs Summer 2024 collection products will arrive at Two Girls Treasure. Make sure you sign up for our email if you're not already. Just because I sent you a receipt does not mean you automatically get our email. Go to the website, twogirlstreasure.com, and register for the email and the newsletter so I can give you the scoop, tell you what we're going to do. Of course, we're going to have specials. We are also going to have our private launch party. If you're local, make sure you're here, because that is an in-studio promotion only. You gotta be here to play the game. It's gonna be so much fun. Thank you for being here with me this morning. I'm Diane Pruitt. We're in the studio at Two Girls Treasure in Florence, South Carolina, right here on Highway 52 in Florence, near I-95. Stop in your summer travels. We're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Of course, we're online all the time. And you can hashtag replay these tutorial videos anytime you want. A like, a smiley face, a heart, a laughy face, and a hashtag replay are so deeply appreciated. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful afternoon. I'm very excited for the opportunities for all of us today. Take hold of this day that God has created and enjoy it. I will see you right back here 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Y'all take care. Bye now.